Every digital experience we depend on, messages, maps, payments, videos, travels through invisible highways built inside massive cloud networks. But few people truly understand how these networks work or who is responsible for securing them. Behind every cloud system lies a virtual world of routers, subnets, firewalls, and global distribution layers. And today, you're going to understand it all. This episode is your gateway into cloud networking. By the end, you'll be able to read, design, and build your own Amazon VPC architecture with the confidence of an engineer who sees the full map. You'll learn the fundamentals of networking, how AWS virtualizes the network, how to label a network diagram, how to design a VPC, how to secure it, how to customize it, and how services like Route 53 and CloudFront amplify its power. This is the foundation of every cloud system you'll ever build. Let's begin where all networks begin. Recognizing the basics of networking. Every network on Earth, cloud or physical, relies on three pillars: addressing, routing, segmentation. Addressing gives devices their identity. Routing gives traffic its direction. Segmentation gives the network its structure and safety. These are the invisible rules that make the internet functional. Without them, data would simply wander without purpose. AWS didn't change these principles. It simply rebuilt them at planetary scale. Virtual networking in the cloud. Enter Amazon VPC. A virtual private cloud is your own isolated digital neighborhood inside AWS. It behaves like a real network, but it exists purely in software. Inside a VPC, you define IP ranges, subnets, routing paths, security layers, and how resources communicate. AWS provides the global infrastructure. You build your own private section within it. A VPC is not just a network. It is the foundation of everything you deploy in the cloud. Labeling a network diagram. Understanding a VPC starts with recognizing its key parts. A typical diagram contains, at the border, the VPC boundary, your entire virtual estate. Inside it, subnets, dividing your network into public and private segments. Attached to those subnets, route tables, the traffic decision makers. Connected to the VPC, an internet gateway, allowing traffic to flow outward. Placed in the private subnets, a NAT gateway, giving internal systems secure outbound access. On every resource, security groups acting as digital bodyguards. And across the subnets, optional network ACLs, filtering who enters and who leaves. Learning to label a network diagram is like learning the alphabet of cloud architecture. Designing a basic VPC architecture. A well-built VPC follows a proven structure. You begin with the VPC itself. Spread subnets across multiple availability zones to ensure resilience. Place internet-facing components like load balancers in public subnets. Place sensitive components like EC2 servers and databases in private subnets. Route tables define traffic flow. Security groups define access. The layered structure provides stability, performance, and protection. You're not just building a network, you're designing its logic. Steps to build a VPC. Creating a VPC is a structured journey. Step 1. Choose your IP range using CIDR notation. Step 2. Create subnets, distributing them across availability zones. Step 3. Attach an internet gateway. Step 4. Configure route tables. Step 5. Add a NAT gateway for secure outbound access. Step 6. Launch resources into the correct subnets. Step 7. Protect them using security groups. This is the core workflow used by professional cloud architects. Identifying security groups. Security groups are the most critical security control inside a VPC. They manage what traffic can enter a resource, what traffic can leave that resource. They are stateful, meaning once traffic is allowed in, the response is automatically permitted out. Each application, database, or load balancer can have its own dedicated security group. This precision gives AWS its powerful security posture. Creating and customizing a VPC. Once you understand the fundamentals, your VPC can evolve. You can add more private subnets for multi-tier applications. You can connect multiple VPCs using VPC peering. You can extend your AWS environment to your physical office using VPN or Direct Connect. You can add VPC endpoints to privately access AWS services without touching the public internet. A customized VPC is not complex, it's deliberate. Fundamentals of Amazon Route 53. Route 53 is AWS's global domain name system. It translates domain names into IP addresses. It routes users to the fastest or healthiest server. It can shift traffic away from failing systems. It can distribute traffic across regions. DNS is the backbone of online navigation, and Route 53 gives you global-level control. Recognizing the benefits of Amazon CloudFront. CloudFront is AWS's content delivery network. It places your content around the world so users access it from their nearest edge location. The outcome? Reduced latency, faster load times, global reach, reduced pressure on your backend. Route 53 handles the naming. CloudFront handles global distribution. Your VPC handles the core system. Together, they form a complete network ecosystem. Here is the truth many people overlook. AWS secures the infrastructure of the cloud. You secure your applications and configurations inside the cloud. AWS protects global data centers, physical servers, the underlying network, core services. You protect your VPC, your subnets, your routing, your security groups, your applications, and your data. This is called the shared responsibility model. Understanding your VPC is not just about building a network. It is about understanding your security role in the cloud. If this episode strengthened your understanding of AWS networking and VPC architecture, subscribe and stay connected to Tech Hub Africa. Because in the next episode, we move deeper into the engine room of cloud computing. Compute Services Overview, Amazon EC2, Container Services, Introduction to AWS Lambda, and Introduction to AWS Elastic Beanstalk. These are the tools that bring your network to life.